It's a world on fire, burning hotter every beat. Congress is asleep at the wheel in the captain's seat. Storms crashing in like iron on steel, and they're steering a ship with no sail. Lost air in a ship with no sail. Well, I woke up one morning, heard the newsman say government letters go unanswered day after day. 100 questions sent, not a single reply. Like watching smoke signals fade right out of the sky. Scholars hollering loud, hey Congress, where you been? Executive power run wild through the valley wind. They say checks and balances took a long cold nap, like a hound dog snoring in the old haystack. It's a world on fire, burning hotter every beat. Congress is asleep at the wheel in the captain's seat. Storms crashing in like iron on steel, and a steer in a ship with no sail. Lost air in a ship with no sail. Then came a winter storm on a Capitol Hill. Crowds breaking windows while time stood still. Said the man in charge didn't calm the crowd, and Congress let it simmer like thunder too loud. Committees were formed, but folks still complain. Said the warning signs flashed like a runaway train. Should've fixed the fence before the cows ran free, but hindsight hits hard like a stump to the knee. Back in 19, the creek ran cold. A story about Ukraine that got too bold. Ain't held tight like cones in a jar while Congress argued under dim porch stars. House lit the fuse with impeachment flame, but the Senate let it slip like a no-catch game. Critics said justice never got its turn, just burned like leaves in a barrel burn. It's a world on fire, burning hotter every beat. Congress is asleep at the wheel in the captain's seat. Storms crashing in like iron on steel, and the steer in a ship with no sail. Lost air in a ship with no sail. Then the border wall fight came crashing through. President said, I'll do what Congress won't do. Signed a big old emergency the legal way, and Congress mostly nodded, well, okay. Folks cried out, that ain't how it's done, but the law rolled forward like a beat-up drum. Spending power slipped like mud on a trail, and the ship kept drifting with no strong sail. Subpoenas stacked like wood in June, but the admin said we'll get to it soon. Witnesses ghosted every committee chair, left empty seats and cold old air. Congress shook fists but didn't swing, let oversight fade like a busted string. Critics said if that don't fail, what else could sink this old ship's sail? Inspector General stood tall and proud, then got fired off quick like thunder loud. Agencies hollowed like a falling log, whistleblowers quiet as a midnight fog. Congress watched on from the hillside still, should've stepped in with some backbone will. Critics said y'all let them tip the scale, now we're staring a ship with no sail. It's a world on fire, burning hotter every beat. Congress is asleep at the wheel in the captain's seat. Storms crashing in like iron on steel, and the steer in a ship with no sail. Lost air in a ship with no sail. Second term rolled in like a dry dust storm. Watchdogs fired and budgets torn. Critics said Congress ain't acting at all, just scratching their boots by the cabin wall. They say when one party holds the reins, oversight dies on the drought-hit plains. If the barn doors open, the horse will bail, and we're staring a ship with no sail. Government shut down for a month and a half. Budget fought over like a stubborn calf. President demanded Congress stall, but neither side truly stood up tall. Critics said Congress should have held the line on spending power that's rightfully thine, but they let the wheel slip off the rail and rode their ship with no damn sail. Now the elders say down by the mill, when leaders nap, the world stands still. You can't steer fate by a wish or a tale, or ride upstream without a sail. So pick that banjo, let the truth ring clear out in the hollow where the folks still hear. If the world's on fire and the winds prevail, we need more than a ship with no sail. It's a world on